Hi, this is Dr. Bernie and Dr. Bernie. And for people that are viewing my YouTube for the first time and you are not aware of who I am a homeopathic um, practitioner. And I'm in the Arizona area, but we work globally. So we take patients online from everywhere all over the world because now you don't have to travel to an office or a clinic. Isn't that fun? You can just see me online. Call me at 480 703 0151. Request a consultation time, and I will call you and set it up. And I'll send you a link that you will tap on during right at the beginning of your consultation, and you'll go into it. It'll send you to the room, and you'll wait for me, and I'll be there. And then we can do like 45 minutes to an hour consultation, and I can learn all about you and your health and the reason why you want a consultation and what can I do for you. And so that consultation is case taking. It's called I'm taking your case online, and we're face to face. It's the same thing as if you were to come to my office. The only difference is I don't examine you, I don't do your vitals, I don't take your blood pressure and stuff like that. But I will ask you if you have any past doctor notes that you can fax me or email me, any reports that you've had in the last 6 months on anything medical. It's very easy. Okay, let's not sidetrack. We're going to talk today about exercise. How many people like to exercise? I don't. Um, isn't that terrible? But I do exercise every day. But people like you have to get in the groove. If you're not in the groove to exercise, it's pretty tough. It's a calling, you know. And so if you are a person that you exercise all the time, good for you. You're helping your body stay alive and younger. Um, and you enjoy it. Now, so if you are not a person that likes to exercise, I'm going to tell you how you can exercise and enjoy it. And it's called walking, not killing yourself, just walking. And a lot of people don't believe that walking is actually beneficial for you, but it really, really is. And I'll tell you why. Because it increases your circulation, it helps your lungs to tone and open up so you can breathe better. Even if you're doing this during your first walk, that'll go away. You build yourself up to it. It helps your muscles tone up. It helps your hair to grow, your nails to grow, your skin to stay nice. Did you know walking does all that stuff? It helps you to become more focused. It opens up your brain. It does, walking does so much, and it gives you nature. It gives you time to be at one with nature, with your surroundings. How wonderful is that? I took a half hour walk today. I walk every day for at least 30 to 40 minutes because I walk my dog. So that's good for not only my little dog, but for me. And that's why I go for both of us. But when you're out there and you're surrounded by nature, you suddenly realize you're not alone. You're never alone. For those of you that live alone or you live with somebody, but you're lonely and you feel you're alone and da 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 with the COVID thing, and everybody's complaining they want to be with their friends and they're so lonely. Oh, come on. Go outside, take a walk. Even if you have to wear a mask, it's your choice. But being outside and being a part of nature, God never left you alone. You were given so many privileges just to be on this earth. Most people, I hope realize it's a privilege. And some of you are so darn depressed. You don't even know, your head from a hole in the ground. And so when you wake up every day, you're depressed. Gosh. Or you're raring to go. You need to take time to exercise. Now, you don't have, we'll get back to walking in nature. You do not have to go to a gym and spend a lot of money, go to a gym and be around a lot of other people right now, which isn't safe. You can have a gym in your house if you're fortunate enough to have some gym equipment that you can put in a room or space throughout your house. Put your stationary bike by your television. Put your iPad, if you're lucky enough to have one, or your phone, play some videos or whatever on your treadmill. And so many things you can do. Lift those weights and build your muscles. Now, this is really good for sagging skin. It's not about walking, it's about building muscle tone and muscles to fill out your sagging skin. When you lose weight, your skin hangs. When you get older, you lose that tone and your skin hangs. Now, I'm not an exercise guru, but I'm telling you what I know as a health professional. If you do weights and you build muscles, you can walk and build your leg muscles and build your stamina and build your lungs and your breathing and your circulation and your hair growth and all that other stuff that comes with keeping your internal organs strong and detoxed and healthy. How many people hear the word detox? Do you even know what it means? It means cutting the poisons out of your body. One good way is don't eat red blood meat. Tell that to a hunter and they'll hunt me. They'll hunt me. Okay, nature. When you are out walking, I want you to really realize what you're walking into. Don't just take a walk and be filled with all kinds of thoughts in your head. This is the time to space out, to forget everything, and time for you to be alone with nature, alone with inspiration that will be given to you because you're getting in that oxygen. You're enjoying your planet, what God gave you. And so I took a walk today and I noticed something I hope to see again, but I probably never will. I saw a flock of hummingbirds and they were nestled in the trees. And I never saw a hummingbird perch on a branch and just sit there for as long as they did. I didn't think hummingbirds did that because their wings go like 10,000 miles a minute. I don't know how many times their wings move, but there's a number. But I saw them, and they're only about an inch long, and they were resting on the branches. And then they all got up and flew away, and it was the most incredible sight. And I'm going to go to sleep tonight thinking about that because that's going to make me feel good. See, when you're out in nature, pick up something you see or feel and take it home with you and store it in the back of your mind and think about it when you need to feel good. That's a nice thing. That's like kind of like a mantra. Okay, so what else did I see today? Here's what you will see: green grass, maybe some mud, maybe snow, maybe ice. That's cold. I'm in Arizona, so 60 degrees to me is freezing. And I come from the Midwest, so I don't even know how I did that one. But walking builds you up. And what's just as important is keeping your mind going and your brain going. And that's what walking does. Because when you walk, you see things, and your brain is telling you that you see these things, and your mind is giving you the story behind these things that you see. Try it. And you learn by taking these walks. If you study nature, study the trees, the grass, the clouds, the sunshine, enjoy everything about that walk because you're creating it. It's your creation. So why would you do something that you're not happy creating, right? That's boring. Walking is not boring. You can stop and close your eyes during a walk and just listen, and you're going to hear some incredible sounds that you miss every day. You're going to hear birds singing, you're going to hear the wind, you're going to hear the trees swaying. You might hear some little critters in the background. There's so many things to hear. And close your eyes and smell. You can smell flowers, the trees, green grass, smoke. You can smell anything that's out there more than if you just get outside and you never see or feel or hear or smell these things. Close your eyes and enlighten your senses. Close your eyes and make your senses new to you. And take all that with you till the end of your day. And when you lay down to rest, think about, go back in your mind and think about all those things you discovered today. Each day will be a new discovery for you because nature is forever changing from minute to minute. So take it with you, think about it. Maybe you want to dwell on it for a minute if it was really exciting, and help that give you an enjoyable sleep. Lots of people go to sleep and you have nightmares and you're restless and you toss and you turn. And you shouldn't be like that. Walking will prevent a lot of that. I noticed that when I walk, I breathe better and I think better. It's like working a crossword puzzle or reading a book. You stimulate the brain, and that's what walking does. And who doesn't want to read a book? Well, because you've got your Kindle, you got your laptop or your computer, and you got your iPad. Pick up a book. Books are good. There's still libraries out there. Books are good. By the way, you might want to pick up my book. It's called What Are the Chances? And it's on my website for sale, and it's on Amazon. And you can go into any bookstore and give them my name and the title of the book, and they'll find it for you or they'll get it for you. Go to my website, www.gilbertnaturalmedicine.com, and you should see a copy of my book, What Are the Chances? It's a wonderful book. It's a short book. There's only like 90 pages or something. Easy to read, talks to you all about life from birth to death and beyond. And there's something in there for everyone that you can relate to. So it's a great book, and it's like $20. Not so much money for a really, really satisfying read. Okay, so what are you going to do? You're not going to kill yourself doing an exercise you don't want to do. You're not going to spend a gajillion dollars going to a gym. You might not race out and buy gym equipment unless you want to. And you might want to just pick up some weights. And when you're watching TV, start working out. Move those weights. Put them in your hands. Do this, do this, do this. Do all kind of things with your arms, with your weights. Don't kill yourself. That's the important part. A lot of people just, especially bodybuilders, and I really have to take my hat off to them. They're doing a great job. But they work really, really hard and they stress their bodies out because they have to rebuild their muscles. And if they don't do that all the time, they lose their muscles. As we age, we lose our muscle tone. And that's not a good thing because we atrophy. Our muscles become atrophied. And when you have atrophy on a muscle, it pretty basically goes away and you got nothing but hanging skin. So that starts when you're in your 40s and 50s, if you do not keep yourself toned. Exercise keeps you toned. Now, another good thing is they have ankle weights and wrist weights. So you might want to get those. They're really inexpensive. You can pick them up anywhere. and use them when you walk if you want to tone up the muscles faster, because when you're walking you could do this with those weights. See, you don't have to hold weights. And if you do want to get the weights you hold and you're up there in age a little bit, you're not 20 or 30 anymore, don't start with 20-pound weights, guys. Start with 2-pounders. Build yourself up to 5 pounds. That's how that works. See, because if you do something that's going to stress you out and strain you, it's not fun and you're not going to do it anymore. So start slow, especially for the elderly people. You don't want to do more than 2 pounds. Start that way. And that gives you enough exercise and enough toning. Because if you do those 2-pound weights or 5-pound weights all the time, repetition, repetition, yeah, you're going to feel it. So you don't need 10 or 20-pound weights to rebuild muscle. Okay. I'm going to leave you with those thoughts right now. I think I've given you enough on exercise, and I'm not, like I said, an exercise guru by any means, but I give you from my heart what I learn, and what I learn, I share with you. I think that's the name of the game, huh? With life, what you know, you share. And so that's my mission in my life, to share my expertise with you and my knowledge of natural medicine with you. Being a homeopathic doctor, I have um, the best medicine in the world, homeopathy. It's medicine without toxins. I can teach you a lot of things. I have a course, by the way, on my website. I'm not trying to sell you stuff, but if you go to my website, gilbertnaturalmedicine.com, you're going to find my course. Man, it's a great course if you want to learn natural medicine. You can use it too. So, okay, I've given you enough tips for the day. We will meet again. If you like my YouTubes and you're used to watching them and you watched a few, shoot me a text and tell me that you like them or you don't like them. Your privilege. 480-703-0151. That's my number. You can call me or text me. This has been Dr. Bernie. It's been fun. Hey, we'll talk again about something that I think you'll enjoy. For now, I'll see you later.